Warriors, Kings, Game 7. The two best words in sports, Game 7. Incredibly exciting stuff. We have, obviously, the Game 7 between the Kings and Warriors going on tomorrow. This is being played at 3:30 Eastern. In this video, I'm going to give you a comprehensive betting preview of this game tomorrow, using the odds from OddsJam, the OddsJam line shopping tool, to identify where the valuable bets are to make. Obviously, before the season started, nobody would have expected the Kings would have home court advantage in a Game 7 against the Warriors, but that's why the games are played. Before I get into it, I would appreciate it, those of you watching, if you could like the video, comment, and then, of course, subscribe. As for me, my name is Matt Modi, content creator for OddsJam.com. I've actually made over $30,000 using OddsJam, using OddsJam software, part of my betting strategy. I will talk about in this video the line shopping aspect of it. So definitely recommend using the strategies that I talk about in this video to your betting strategies as well. And hopefully we can all start cashing together. Then, of course, you can find me on social media at my Twitter handle you see right here. So, Kings, Warriors, Game 7. Really, really interesting series. I think, like, in terms of just, like, watchability and excitement, probably the most exciting one from the first round. Obviously, we're in Game 7, so part of that is related to being in Game 7. But, you know, the Kings were the 3 seed pretty much the entire year. And despite that, and despite the Warriors having a really weird year, no one really gave the Kings a shot in this series. They were heavy, heavy underdogs. And the Warriors, one of their big bugaboos all year was they couldn't win on the road. And this series kind of went that way. The Warriors lost the first 2 games on the road. They won the next 2 at home. We were wondering what was going to happen. And then Game 5 in Sacramento, the Warriors go into Sacramento and win a road playoff game. Everybody was expecting the series to end in Game 6 in Golden State. They were like 8.5 point favorites. And guess what? The Kings pretty much dominated the Warriors in Game 6, right? Like, they led the entire way, and everybody was expecting the Warriors run. Never really came. And especially, they didn't have a great game, the Kings did, from Sabonis. Fox had a decent game, but you could tell his jump shot wasn't really falling with the broken finger. Who knows if it will in Game 7, but really impressive victory from the Kings in Game 6. Really disappointing performance from the Warriors in Game 6 on the other side of the coin. So Game 7, what's going to happen? Well, let's see what the markets are telling us. Kings are slight favorites here, as you can see on the money line, best offered on FanDuel. That's actually a pretty good price on FanDuel at -112. The reason why I like it, look at where the other sharp sportsbooks price it. Pinnacle with 11 cents of juice, -118. Circa with 18 cents of juice, -122. Other sharp sportsbooks, -125 each way, -125. And then every other book, like we see a small Colorado sportsbook have this at -116. Bet Rivers at -118. Every other book is in the 20s, right? Pretty good price here on FanDuel at -112. Now, the Warriors have stunk on the road all year. Sure, they won Game 5. Can they win 2 straight road games when they really couldn't put that together in the regular season? Who's to say? Looking at the spread, obviously no surprise here. The Kings being slight favorites on the money line also means they are slight favorites on the spread. Most sportsbooks have them at -1.5, but FanDuel, if you don't want to take the money line at -112, you can get them for a little bit better odds to get them at -1 at -108. And I actually do think that is a really good bet from a value perspective, right? Pretty much every other book, except for one, has this at Kings -1.5. So we already are getting a half point better from that perspective. And another reason why I like it is we see sharp sportsbooks. Some of them actually favor the Kings at that number as well, right? Pinnacle has the Kings side of that at -108, the Warriors side at -102, favoring the Kings, telling us that they think it's more likely than not that the Kings cover the 1.5 point spread. Same thing with another sharp sportsbook right here, -116 towards the Kings side, -104 towards the Warriors, even more aggressively favoring the Kings at -1.5. So from a value perspective, Kings -1 is a really, really good play. And I like that from just my personal perspective as well. Obviously, my personal perspective, who cares? Because at the end of the day, we're betting on value. That's the whole point of line shopping and identifying sharp, profitable bets. But I just don't trust the Warriors. You know, maybe they'll get it up for a Game 7, but if they couldn't get it up to close it out at home in Game 6 and looked as pitiful as possible, I have a hard time believing that they're just going to get it together in Game 7. Sure, they did win 3 straight, right? They won the games 3 and 4 at home. They won Game 5 on the road. But the entire year has been a weird year for the Warriors. And just when we thought we could trust them, they laid an egg at home in game 6. So I'm betting on the value here. I am taking the Kings -1, -108 at FanDuel, and that's going to be it. So betting preview, really fun series. We got a game 7. Let's ride with the home team. Let's light the beam, ride with the Kings -1. And that is going to be it. So if you're tailing, comment and let me know. Other than that, remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up on Twitter. Appreciate you guys for watching, and have a good one. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Below are all of my different social medias where I post picks and plays daily. Make sure to hit me up there. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as I'm constantly putting out new videos to learn how to make money sports betting. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.